Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Matt Morel, and yeah, I'm here to talk about bad movies. I think our era is going through a recession of bad movies. I know you're wondering what type of bad movies talking what I'm talking about, because there's a lot of bad movies you could say are bad because it's actually trash from the plot, the story, whatever. I'm not talking about those type of bad movies. I'm talking about movies like Sharknado, scary movies, like movies that will make you feel happy, like you'll laugh like you will literally lamau out of everywhere, like it's basically funny. And I understand that we don't have like a lot of comedic cartoon, like not we do have a little bit of comedic cartoons from Smiling Friends and Digital Circus, I guess, if you want to count that as a comedic show. But we don't have like comedic movies anymore because people want to watch action films more. And oh my god, I remember Fast and Furious used to be one of my favorite series. Then it stopped becoming about cars and started becoming about going into space, the car flying out of a mountain. Like, bro, what is Fast and Furious all about anymore, bro? Like, it's basically action. And I don't know why, bro. Like, why is it mainly action? Wait, what the hell? Is it recording? No. Okay, okay, it's still recording. Yeah, back to what I was saying, like Sharknado films and basically Fast and Furious stopped being all about cars and whatnot and started becoming more action packed without racing anymore. I Fast and Furious up until 6 or 5 used to be a bad movie. Not in like bad as in terrible plot, whatever. I'm talking about bad as in it was enjoyable. You could just switch off your brain and actually enjoy watching it. I've passed 5 or 6. It started becoming more and more bad in a sense of you barely understand what's the plot and who, like, bro, you barely even care. Like you came to watch Fast and the Furious for the cars, not the action. It's all about cars. Even Tokyo Drift understood that cars, even though Tokyo Drift could be also in the league of its own when it comes to Fast and Furious. But anyway, back to bad movies. Also Sharknado. Sharknado, you had to be there, bro. During the era of Sharknado, you had to be there. Like, it was so comedic and funny at the same time. Cause majority of the time it was just sharks going everywhere, like like, bro, like, who would know a movie about a tornado filled with sharks would sell a lot and be fucking comedic and also funny at the same time? Like, that's something that people can't replicate ever in their lifetime, and that's sad because we don't have that anymore. Even Scary Movie, I wouldn't particularly say it was bad, but the series of Scary Movies up until 4, yeah, from 1 to 3, that was the peak of Scary Movie, not gonna lie. After that, it was just dragging on and on because it was trying to keep the franchise going. Because Scary Movie was basically a parody of horror movie genre and things of that nature, and it was poking holes in comedic fucking references into it. Like, it was actually funny in a sense that you could actually laugh because of Marlon Wayans. I forgot the girl who played Sydney. Yeah, the Wayne brothers were in that movie, Sydney and whatnot. Forgot the rest. But yeah, like, bad movies are supposed to be the staple of films. Like, it'll show you how even though the movie is trash when it comes to plot lines and things of that nature, it still has a bit of something, that certain flavor, that certain ingredient that makes the film enjoyable. But right now we have like a immense surgence of movies, TV shows, and series about cartoon characters, live actions, and parodies which are done terribly and adapted horrendously. And it just leaves you soulless and wondering what the hell was I watching? Like I understand that. No, like the thing is, a show should let you think of the possibilities, the themes, like the morals of certain characters, and actually make you feel related to the character. But currently, we don't have that because people want action-packed movies. They just like what basically in an era of fast food media, whereas people would want to get something that takes the like instantly has their attention, but at the end of the day, they're not even gonna watch that series anymore because that series is just empty. It's just there for giving you colorful pictures, impact frames, explosions and whatnot. Like, bro, we are tired of watching. Well, I don't know if y'all want to continue watching those type of things anymore, but I'm tired of watching it. Being honest, like I actually want to watch things that will actually give me a life lesson anymore. Even cartoon like kids movies, yeah, even kids movies like Spy Kids would have like it was basically a family film because it was kid jokes mixed with adult humor as well, making it a freaking family movie series. But currently, we don't have that anymore because yet again, people we live in an era of fast food media. Like there's nothing interesting going on, being honest. Like there's certain movies that actually are like crazy good detail and artistically written to stand the test of time. Like Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry is actually pretty interesting because this is a spoiler. If you don't want to listen to the spoiler, you can watch the TV series and the movies to actually understand what's going on. So basically, Pennywise it is stuck in an infinite loop of time. So he sees the past, present, and the future all simultaneously. That's why he's able to interact with the Losers Club and the parents. And I think season 2 is gonna delve into the great grandparents or their ancestors, because Pennywise lives eternally. He can't change his fate. That's the crazy part. He can't because it's his destiny to lose. Like, bro, Stephen King is crazy when it comes to those plots because he also wrote was it The Shining, where Jack the Dad was gonna kill his. I wasn't supposed to say that. Was supposed to his whole entire family, but his I think the son made it out, but the hotel guy was and that hotel guy was in Welcome to Derry, making the unit making it more connected and things like that. You see that like that's the thing that we want to watch. Like me personally, because I don't want to watch a continuous progression of characters doing the same thing, where you can see done by another TV series and another one and another one and another one to the point where you're just oversaturated and you barely watch TV anymore because you feel like there's nothing going on, there's no difference, there's no dynamic character interactions because it's always one sided. You're always at the main protagonist's point of view rather than it being a battle of ideologies and things of that nature. But I think we need more bad movies to actually bring out that type of emotions. Not bad movies that are supposed to be serious and taken into like big movies. We don't need crazy amount of like crazy act like popular actors to act in those type of films. We need more amateur actors as well because we can be watching the same old actor in every movie to the point where people who are trying to break out into the acting world don't have an opportunity because that certain actor is much more popular than that exact same actor, but he's not getting or she's not getting the or actress that's not getting the same amount of uh, audience and watch time as the other one. Like we need to. have bad movies in a sense where the movies is terrible, but it still gives you something good. Like you learn something from it, like a good life moral, uh, like something good, to be honest. Like you have something you learn from it. It was actually enjoyable for you and the people around you, and people can still talk about it for the longest of times. Yeah, and that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Matt signing off. Peace.